I'm Norhana Asad, and here with me are our leader for this project, Dr. Gan Kok Peng.
Hi, I'm Dr. Gan from Faculty of Engineering and Built Environment University, Kebangsaan, Malaysia.
Okay. Actually, both of us from the same department.
Yes.
Yeah. Today I'm going to interview our group leader. Okay, Dr. Gan.
Yeah. So basically, when Malaysia start these movement control restrictions, we have some requests from our university hospital, which is Pusat Perubatan University Kebangsaan, Malaysia, and requesting us see whether we can use these rapid prototyping techniques to make this face shield to supply or to fill the gaps of the shortage of this PPE, or what we call it private protection equipment, due to the high demand as a result of the increase of usage of this PPE in hospitals, especially in the what we call it person under investigations and frontliner. Yeah, thanks. I think due to this movement restriction control, and yet it is very challenging task to actually fulfill this requirement. So what we did is that first of all, thanks to those open source community who actually willing to work and share with us their design, of course with slight modifications to our needs in Malaysia. So what we do is that we have moved our 3D printer from universities to home, and some of us is actually a voluntary matters, and they have their own 3D printer and they're willing to contribute, and all of us basically cooperate and work from home. So what we do is that we do this assembly, printing, washing, and then distribute to our frontline. So basically we use the rapid prototyping techniques to basically quickly produce this face shield and supply to our frontliner. And this 3D printer basically we actually get what we call it to distribute the 3D printer from university to our home. So we do a printing, assembly, and distributions is actually all from our home. And those hospitals or clinics or individuals who require face shield, they have to come to our home to basically pick up those face shield from us. Yeah, they have to collect this from us because they can go out, but we can't go out from our home. Yes, one of the challenges is that if they come in ambulance, our neighbor will be worried because they thought that they might have some cases in our community. But it is okay. We have informed them earlier so that they are aware of these issues. Oh yes, this project cannot be successful without the sponsor from various parties. Number one is that we have to thank to University Kebangsaan Malaysia, who has actually contributed quite some funding to purchase the 3D printer and some of the material. And number two is from this NCWO, National Council Women Organizations, who actually sponsors our electrical bills, and then the printing materials, as well as help us to distribute to the hospitals as well as the clinics. And not forget also print e-expert to actually give us some transparency to be assembled into the printed shield so that we can have a full product and can distribute to the hospital. And finally is our colleagues. We have do some collections among our colleagues who are very kind enough to help us in this combating the COVID-19 together.
And I would like to add our IEEE Photonic Society too, and because I'm the member of ITS. Yeah.
Photonic Society. Alright,
Yes.
good.
Okay.
Terima kasih kerana bagi kami facial lah. Tapi generally it is good lah because bila saya pakai facial ni dia tak ada water vaporization because I think dia ada space for the water vapor to escape. But the problem is that I think the edges is sharp and this is a bit too wide so that when I duduk bawah tu it will hit my down lah. So jadi tak sterile But basically it's good lah. Thank you very much.
First of all, I would like to thank so much Pak Ana and Dr. Gan so much for helping us. And I had to admit that the help comes in dire need at that time. So we really love your facial. Most of my staff say that the facial, they prefer this one because it's non-popping, and then I think it's because of the area of aeration, so they feel like it's easier compared to the conventional facial. So we thank you so much for you guys for helping us and protect us during our frontline service.
And then to you, the awesome frontliner.
Thank you so much. But you guys are the strong backbone of the frontliner. Don't forget that.
Alright.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. What is our next plan? The plan is that we shall continue printing, supply the demand to maybe to the public or to those who really require it because now COVID-19 is a little bit stabilized, and then we successfully flatten the curve. And however, they have some other people who might need to use it, so we shall continue to do the printing and supply to those who need it in the community. Alright?
So Dr. Gan, thank you.
Alright, bye.
Okay, bye.